What's up everyone, today's video is sponsored by Yuzu Games as we dive back into the world of Infinity Kingdom. Today we're going to be taking on a level 6 city. We're not going alone this time, we brought some friends and we're going in right now. What's going on guys, it's your boy Worthy Prince coming at you with another Infinity Kingdoms video, and today guys we're going to war. We're going up against a level 6 city. Now we brought some of our friends with us as well from BR and ND, plus a couple of monsters from Fitz. We've got Sacred Living over there, and up in the top there just above the city, and I know you can see it, from Guild Fury is the mighty Metatron 1, who's come over to help us take out this level 6 city. Now you might be wondering why we've got a red alliance working with us when we're green. That's because the red and green in this server have decided to work together. Not a bad thing, right? You see, red doesn't need to send over a whole alliance though, they just have to send Metatron. You want some red assistance? We'll just send him in. He's really strong, so he's going to be able to help us take out some of the more tough garrisons inside this city. Now a while ago you saw me post a video doing a siege on a level 3 city, which was a lot more easier, and we just basically done that as TWK. Well, this time round we brought out the whole TWK alliance, well, a good proportion of it, as well as some of our allies and friends as well, and that's really going to help us take out this level 6 city. These cities are a lot more tougher. If you've tried to take one out, you'll know what I'm talking about. The walls are tough, they're high, and yeah, the garrisons inside are pretty tough too. Now, look, you can see the siege has begun. And something you're going to notice, which is a bit different from last time, is we're not just attacking all around the wall. We're actually focusing on the 4 corner points of the city. That's the part where the gate is. Because you actually do a little bit more damage hitting the gate area as opposed to other parts of the wall. You're going to take down the HP that little bit more faster, and in this situation, when you've got a time limit, as you can see at the bottom there, you have a time limit to occupy the city. It's at 14 minutes 20 seconds right now. Time is of the essence, so if you can do a bit more damage hitting the corner points, then do it. Now, the other thing, of course, is we get past that wall, we have to take out the NPC garrisons. Because this city is not under control by any factions, we're going to basically be going up against the NPC garrisons inside, and they are pretty tough. They will put your troops into the infirms. So, you have to be ready for that. Now, one of the strategies which you can use when it comes to doing this is don't let your big players use up all of their attack power taking out the wall. Okay, they can send a couple of attacks to just speed the process up a little bit, but for the most part, what you're going to want to do is use your lower power players to take down that wall. So all of your lower level castles, the ones which have marches, say under 30,000 attack power, get them to mass march on them walls and break them down. Save the attack power of your big monster players, the ones which are sending attacks over 30,000 attack power on the march. That way you can, have as much damage potential as possible to take out those pesky garrisons inside the city once the wall falls, of course. And so far this is going pretty well. We're going to jump forward a little bit. As you can see, we've got 12 minutes left on the timer and the wall has just dropped, which gives us 12.5 minutes now to take out those 4 garrison units. As you can see, there is 4 sections in the middle of the city, and there's 31 garrisons in each section. And being a level 6 city, they're pretty tough to kill. I'm just going to say, they're pretty tough. Metatron has now woke up, now the wall's gone down, and it starts steaming in there and hitting them down. Every time Metatron hits, the ground sort of shakes a little bit, but it goes down by at least 2 every time he hits one of those garrisons, so doing absolutely massive damage every time he strikes. Now, I'm doing a little bit of damage. I wouldn't say I'm the strongest player on the field here, not by a long shot, but I'm doing a good amount of damage. I mean, I'm at, castle level 23 now. My march is almost 40,000 AP, so I mean, it's okay. It's not great. I haven't got the best heroes yet leveled up, so I'm still working on it. But you know, it's doing a job. It's doing a job, right? So as you can see, the garrisons are starting to break down. You can see that top left-hand one there is at 20. And at this point, it just becomes a rush against time, guys. That's basically what happens. You know, one thing I would say is if you start playing Infinity Kingdoms, don't go ahead and rush into this. Like, don't try and say to yourself, "Oh, we're going to take out all of the forts really quickly," or try and do one every day. This is something you need to plan with your alliance. You know, you need to all build up your attack power. You need to build up your speed ups for your healing. You're going to need to speed up, save some gems, make sure you've got relocators. You know, you need to kind of like really work to build that stuff up before you go into one of these battles, because they do take a lot of stuff out of you, a lot of stamina, a lot of attack points. You know, if you haven't built that stuff up prior to going, then it's going to be like a fruitless battle, so to speak. And this is against an NPC fort. I mean, if you're going up against one which is in control by someone else, they might not be too happy about it, so they might put up a fight. They might start fighting back and hitting your castles, you know, random relocating your castles out of the area, which means you're going to have less troops to attack the fort with, which slows down your progress. So making sure you have preparation is one thing, but also making the right allies and friends inside the kingdom is also something very worthwhile doing, because with those relationships forged, it allows you to become a lot stronger when it comes to doing things like this. If anyone came over here now and tried to hit any of these castles, they would get bombarded. It would be a massacre. So we're going to jump forward a little bit now. As you can see, we've taken out 2 of those garrisons there. You can see not only have we taken out 2 of the garrisons on the left, but we've also started to put our own garrisons in on the left-hand side. So we're making some really good progress here. Just over 5 minutes left to go on the city, as we're focusing primarily on that bottom right-hand garrison. You can see it's down to 8. The top one's at 14. Metatron has started to attack. I think he's coming in now to attack that top-hand one. Every time he hits, it takes it down by like 3. It's absolutely crazy. Now, I can't refill my troops right here, as you can see, so I need to heal. That's the first thing I need to do, and I'm probably going to need to train some bowmen. But to be honest with you, the amount of troop loss you have, I mean, it's really not that lot. It's not a lot, especially if, like I say, you're working in a big team. Your troop loss is actually minimal. It's not that bad at all, and not that bad to replace, to be fair. Okay, refill it up, send the troops back in. Let's go, let's go. Trying to help out as much as I possibly can here. Hitting the top one, trying to hit that number 14. I lose 1,600 troop losses. Yeah, I mean, it stings a little. It stings a little. Let's jump out. I'm going to need to train some bowmen. I'm going to need some bowmen here. Let me go ahead and speed this training up I've got going on. Let me just speed this. There we go. And boom, done. I'm going to have to do another training session. Bowmen, for some reason, tend to go down quickly. Like, they're the ones which you lose at the first. I don't understand that, because they're not frontline troops. But, yep, they tend to be the ones that go quickly. So, we're just going to do a few little training sessions of bowmen just to help me out here, so I can continue to send my full march. I don't mind using a few gems at the end here just to finish that training off. Let's get back to the fort war. As you can see, the city has got 1 garrison left. It's just 10 garrisons at the top there, should we say. We need to keep attacking. Let's go. Make sure you've put your attack points, like your talents, to attack. Hey, look at Metatron coming in now. There's 9 garrisons. He hits and bang, takes it straight down to 8. Oh my god. In fact, there he comes again. Here he comes. Here come the red troops. 8 down to 5. Oh my god. He just took it down like 3 with 1 hit. Wow, that was a big hit. It's down to 5 right now. We've got 2 minutes 50 left on the clock. This is looking like we might actually defeat all the garrisons before the time runs out, which is pretty cool stuff. And remember, when you do take these, the region that the city is in, you know, your guild will get boosts, like gathering boosts. I think for this one it was a gathering boost and a stone production boost, which is quite good because we do need stone. I'm always running out of stone, as you can see. I'm having to gem some stone here so I can train some. Now, I'm on a Discord call while this is going on, by the way, and the guys are telling me they've just taken the city, and I'm like, ah, no, I missed the bubble pop up. But it's okay. I'm quickly just going to finish off healing the troops I need and come back out, and there it is. City attack. the Worthy Knights was unstoppable and occupied level 6 city. Not completely us though, we did get some help, and I would definitely recommend you ask your allies and friends that you make in the kingdom to come and help you when it comes to taking out a big city like a level 6, because they're not easy to take down. Now what you do after you finish taking the city is you have to send a march or two in there to construct, to help make the city stronger. So if anybody decides to attack it, it will have more HP on the wall. So we're going to go ahead and send in a march to construct, and then if you're going to go AFK, you can go ahead and put like your main march in there as like a garrison. You don't necessarily need to hold it in there as a garrison. I mean, if someone attacks it, they got to get through the wall first, and during that time you can port over and put your garrison in. But if you want to put your garrison in there, you can do, to keep it safe, I guess, if you want to. Metatron, massive shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for coming over and helping, as well as the dude from Fitz as well. Thank you, Sacred Living, and everybody else that came over from ND, EPF, and BR. We appreciate you from coming over and helping us do this. We definitely want to return the favour for the next forts you guys want to go for. So just hit us up and let us know. This is how the map's looking. A bit different from last time, right? As you can see, red has really gone in down the left-hand side of the kingdom, and green is starting to push up on the right now as well. Green and red working together and completely dismantling, or trying to dismantle blue at the moment. And as you can see, the war's going pretty good. Pretty good stuff indeed. Looking forward to taking on some more of these forts, and hopefully I can bring you that action as and when it happens. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a nice big fat like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll be back at you very, very soon. But until then, you know how this next bit's going to go. Stay safe everyone, and of course, peace out.